If you want to remove a background color cleanly in Photopea, you're in the right place. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to key out color in Photopea using the color range method, which gives you much better quality and more control over the edges than a simple erase tool. This is great for product photos, portraits, mock-ups, and any image where you want to remove a solid or similar colored background without destroying the original image. And before we start, if this video helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more quick Photopea tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, open your image in Photopea and make sure you can see the Layers panel on the right side. Select the image layer you want to work on. This step is important because Photopea needs to know exactly which layer you're making changes to. If your image is locked, just unlock it first so you can edit it properly. Now go to the top menu and click Select, then choose Color Range. This opens the Color Range window, which is the main tool we'll use for keying out the color. As soon as the window opens, your cursor will become an eyedropper tool. That means you can sample the exact color you want to remove. Click directly on the background color you want to key out. Try to click on the most representative area of that color, not just a shadow or highlight. If the background has multiple shades, don't worry, we'll fix that with the fuzziness setting in a second. Now look at the fuzziness slider. This controls how much of the surrounding color Photopea includes in the selection. If you increase fuzziness, Photopea will grab more similar shades, which is helpful when the background isn't perfectly flat. If you decrease it, the selection becomes stricter, which is useful if parts of your subject are getting picked up by mistake. Take your time here and adjust it until the preview looks right. The goal is to select the background color while keeping your subject as clean as possible. If you see unwanted parts of the subject being selected, lower the fuzziness a bit. If too much of the background is left behind, raise it slightly. This back and forth adjustment is what gives color range such good edge control. Now for the important part, check the invert box in the color range window. This flips the selection so your subject stays selected and the background is what gets targeted for removal. In the preview, your subject should appear white, and the background area should appear black. If that looks correct, click OK. At this point, you've made the selection, but we're not deleting anything permanently. Instead, we're going to remove the color non-destructively using a layers mask. Go to the bottom of the layers panel and click the Add Raster Mask icon. It looks like a rectangle with a circle inside. Once you add the mask, Photopea will hide the selected background color while keeping your subject visible. This is much safer than deleting pixels because you can always come back and refine the mask later if needed. If the result isn't perfect, you can click on the mask and use a soft brush to paint with black or white to clean up the edges. For example, if a little bit of the background is still showing, paint black on the mask to hide it. If part of your subject disappeared, paint white on the mask to bring it back. That's one of the biggest advantages of using a mask in Photopea. You get full control after the initial keying process. If your background is very close in color to your subject, you may need to zoom in and fine-tune the mask around the edges. Hair, soft shadows, and semi-transparent areas can sometimes need a little manual touch-up, but even then, the color range method gives you a strong starting point and usually saves a lot of time compared to doing everything by hand. So to recap, the full process is simple. Select your layer, open select and color range, sample the target color, adjust fuzziness, invert the selection, and then apply a raster mask. That's how you key out color in Photopea while keeping your edit non-destructive and professional looking. If this tutorial helped, please give it a like, subscribe for more Photopea tips, and let me know in the comments what you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.